I help people metamorphosize their diets and lifestyles to be plant-based. Welcome to Chrysalis Chats, your every single day source for vegan inspiration and how-tos. That's all vegan support every day of the week. In this video, we're talking about my top 5 tips for you on how to use coconut oil in your diet and also in your beauty care. And this is a part of a 2-video series, so be sure to check out the first vid I did here telling you how to select the best quality coconut oil for your uses. So again, in this video, we're going over 5 tips on how you can use coconut oil in your beauty and food regimen. Let's get into it. The first way that I recommend you use coconut oil is in your skincare routine, and that can be through removing makeup. If you have, if you're a woman and you're removing your makeup, you can use coconut oil to help you do that more easily. It's a really good clean oil for that. So when you're done, removing your makeup, you can just wash your face with soap of your choice, and then there's actually still going to be some coconut oil moisturizing property left with your skin. If you are really concerned about your skin clogging, you can use a nice astringent like apple cider vinegar and water solution and a cotton swab, and like purify after you remove your makeup with the oil, and then add a little bit of oil back just to help moisturize your skin. So if you have dry skin, same thing applies. You can just use the coconut oil on your dry skin. Okay. The second tip that I have for you on using coconut oil is in your hair. And I actually started doing this recently because I was using jojoba oil and I didn't feel like jojoba oil was rocking with my hair anymore. And so you can put coconut oil in your hair just by massaging it into your roots. If you have long hair like me and you need to keep it, protected, especially going into the cold weather seasons here, you're gonna have dry skin, you're gonna have dry hair. It's just an inevitability, right? So how do you counteract that? Well, you can use coconut oil as a really strong moisturizer. And how I have had the most success and recommend that you move forward with that is by washing your hair, conditioning your hair, letting it air dry fully, and then add your coconut oil to your hair by massaging it in. Now, you might think you're overdoing it with the coconut oil to really see it get moisturized, and that might be true, but if you have thick hair or notoriously frizzy hair, what is going to happen is that all that oil is going to get soaked in to your hair. So it might look a little greasy at first, but give it a day or two, and you're going to notice that it absorbs into your hair and kind of becomes part of it, so that it's really like sealed in the moisture into your hair. So that's my second tip. My third tip is to use, the coconut oil as a part of a homemade hand sanitizer. And obviously you want to wash your hands with soap and water. Hand sanitizer, even alcohol-based hand sanitizer, should never be a substitute for washing your hands. But if you're out and you're in a pinch and you just need to like moisturize your hands and also clean your hands, say you like touched an public transportation pole or something and you're just like gross, but you can't get to a bathroom to wash your hands, you can actually keep coconut oil with several drops of your favorite antibacterial, antifungal, antimicrobial essential oil, and you can mix them together in a little jar. You probably have seen those little jars, whatever jar is good for you. I just recommend keeping that in your bag or your purse, and then you can use that and rub it on your hands, and at the same time you're killing germs, you're also keeping your hands moist against the cold weather of autumn and winter, right? So that's just a handy little tip that I actually just picked up that I thought I would share with you, because I think it's a great use of coconut oil, and it smells really good. The fourth way is a little more obvious, but if you aren't already frying in coconut oil, if you do fry foods, I suggest using coconut oil for that purpose. It's really, really good for you, and it's also it's going to be a lot more pure than a corn oil or a canola oil. I don't fry in those oils anymore, and I recommend to you, as somebody on a plant-based diet or transitioning that way, to just fry everything in coconut oil. That is everything that is a sweet dish or a savory dish that isn't going to be harmed by a little bit of that sweet fragrance. Also, anything that's a spicy dish. Now, there's some things where you're just not going to want coconut oil, and in that instance, I recommend olive oil. The fifth way that I recommend you use extra virgin unrefined coconut oil in your plant-based diet or journey is as a butter substitute. And this is actually really, really good. I myself love Earth Balance. You're probably familiar as a vegan or somebody who's incorporating more plants into your diet. About Earth Balance, you're probably familiar with that. But there's a lot of added oils in there, right? There's a lot of different types of oils in there. So I don't actually recommend that Earth Balance for your everyday butter substitute. I would use Earth Balance and do use Earth Balance more for baking. It's a little more reliable than coconut oil for baking, but if you're putting something on toast, if you're making some type of a dessert, like a squash-based dessert, I made a video on that recently, you can check out if that sounds yummy to you, go ahead and use coconut oil as your butter substitute. You can even use it as a butter substitute in potatoes if you have mashed potatoes. In that instance, because again, there's a little natural sweetness, a little natural fragrance to coconut oil, just go ahead and make sure you add your Himalayan salt or whatever salt you're using, and also any herbs like garlic that you want to use to make your potatoes more savory. You can definitely balance that out. So with that said, friend, this has just been a quick video showing you 5 different ways that you can use coconut oil in your health and skincare routine as well as your diet. Please go ahead and support Chrysalis Chats. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate you giving it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell icon to get daily notifications on the 7-day-a-week plant-based inspiration and how-to videos that I put out for you. And leave a comment down below letting us know how you like to use coconut oil and if you think you're going to integrate any of these suggestions into your diet. With that said, thank you so much and gratitude, whether you're just starting off as a little caterpillar, like where are the leaves at, or you're a full-fledged butterfly sipping the nectar of the plant-based diet. You, my friend, are awesome. Have a blessed day.